Hello super friends and welcome to DC TV Talk. This is the show where we talk all things Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow and Arrow. And in today's video we're going to be talking about the mid-season premiere of Supergirl Season 3 and the Legion of Superheroes, as we now have the first look at their whole suits and their rings, and also the look at the final member we had yet to see, who was Brainiac 5. So this is going to be a bit of a trailer breakdown and a bit of an in-depth analysis at the Legion of Superheroes. So the first thing we see in this promo is Kara, who is in a comatose state after a fight with Rain in the mid-season finale, and we can see that she's kind of in that Star Wars-esque, revival tube that Luke was in. She's in that kind of state and she's dreaming, and we can hear her voice over throughout this promo, so she is clearly in a bad way. I mean, we saw that she got absolutely battered by Rain. So this is her trying to recover her complete entire body after that massive fight. We then see something very cool, which is that we see Kara inside of her apartment, trapped in, and she can't get out. And I really like this, because this is like a physical manifestation that she has in her mind, where she feels that she's, trapped inside of her own mind. And we can hear her voice over throughout the promo saying, oh, there are people in danger, I can see that, I need to save them, I need to wake up, I need to get out. So to give her this kind of physical manifestation of what she's going through in her head, feeling like she's trapped in her own mind, is a very cool idea. We then see Rain bust through the window. Now, we don't really know to what extent Rain is going to be involved in this episode, or kind of what she's going to be up to, because we know that, obviously, we know kind of the large extent of her powers, but does she have mind powers? Can she get into people's heads like that, or is this just a hallucination in Kara's head? We don't really know. I feel this is going to be a lot more of a hallucination. I don't feel that Rain has any kind of telekinetic powers that we don't know about, so I feel this is just going to be kind of a hallucination scene. We then see Win, Jean, Imra, and Mon-El discussing the fact that while Kara is still out comatose, she's out of commission completely, we have a team of superheroes. We have the Legion, a literal legion of superheroes on Earth-38 who can help us. So this is where we get the big kind of introduction to the Legion of Superheroes in this promo, which is of course Mon-El, Imra, and the new member who we hadn't seen yet, which was Brainiac 5. So here is our first official look at Brainiac 5, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's terrible. I mean, just look at it. What even is that? It's just, he looks so weird. The face paint is completely off, the hair puts me off, the blue lights just look really weird. It looks like something that would come out of, like, I don't know, Stargate or something, or I don't even know. It's just, there is so many elements going on here that I don't quite know what the main vision was. I'd love to see the concept art, because this is weird. Also, why have they changed his skin colour? In the comics, he was green. Why have they made him blue? I don't understand this. I know there was like one version of him that was blue, I think in like the Justice League Unlimited cartoon, but I know him being green. Now, is this something to do with the DCEU? Is it because the DCEU is going to use Brainiac in the future, who looks exactly like Brainiac 5, and therefore we can't have green Brainiac 5? I don't know. This is just really weird. I don't like this design. I mean, nothing against the character, just don't like the design. Anyway, we then get our first look at the Legion formed together in their suits, and I think this is a very cool shot. Obviously, we have Mon-El, we have Imra, we have Brainiac 5, all walking out of the ship together in their suits, in their costumes. I think this is really cool. I like this a lot. I kind of wish they had a bit more colour to them, especially because, I mean, this is an Arrow. Supergirl does have bright colours in it. I feel that they could have added a bit more colour to their suits, but it's still really cool to finally see them together, and they're going off to fight Rain. I think that's really cool. I like it a lot. We then finally get to see the trio put their hands together with the ring. We get to see a first real good up-close look at the Legion ring. This is very cool. I like this shot a lot. Really nice cinematography here. I really like the fact that they are just all using their rings together. I think that's really cool. Whether this ring will grant them any powers, we don't quite know yet. I assume they will to some extent. But I like the fact that we now have the rings and they're there, all being used by the Legion. It's a nice little setup for potential things to come. We then see Kara using her heat vision to burn down the door of her apartment. I think this is really cool, because following on to what I said earlier about her being trapped in her own mind, this is like the frustration being built up inside of her, and she finally just lets loose. And this could be when she breaks out, or this could just be a failed attempt, but we can see her just unleashing all of her anger through her heat vision to try and break out of this comatose state. And I think this is really cool. Like I say, I really like this idea of her being trapped in her own mind, so this is a really cool shot. We then get our final look in the trailer at Brainiac 5, a more head-on view, And doesn't this just make you uncomfortable? I mean, he just looks strange, and I don't understand. It doesn't look like he even fits in Supergirl, and Supergirl's had plenty of weird aliens in the past, but never anything like this. I've never seen anything on Supergirl like this before. It's just really off-putting, and I don't quite understand why they've gone for this design choice. It's really odd. I mean, it's obviously they got the hair from like the iZombie makeup department, but that's all I can see. Now, we know that Brainiac 5 is going to be brought in by Mon-El to try and break Kara out of this state, so that's why we can see him in her apartment that's just kind of trashed. He's sat there with a weird cup of coffee. This is why he is being brought onto the show and also brought into the Legion, because he can help Kara with her problem that she's having. So we can see that he does have, you know, these telekinetic powers that he's able to get into Kara's mind. I have a feeling this is going to create some weird, like, dialogue scenes. Just horrible. So what about the potential relationship of Kara and Brainiac 5? Because in the cartoons of Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, we do know that they end up together. Well, with Mon-El being married to Imra, aka Saturn Girl, we do know that perhaps that door has been closed off. And also we know that obviously it'd be a bit weird for Mon-El to go from being married to go back to Kara straight away. Although I still feel that the Caramel ship is very strong, and I feel that they could still go back to that. So maybe Kara and Brainiac 5 will just be a temporary relationship. So you guys tell me in the comment section below what you think about this promo, and more importantly of Brainiac 5 and the Legion. I feel that a lot of people are having negative reactions to Brainiac 5, understandably so. I feel that the costume design and the makeup, it's very off-putting, it's weird, it doesn't look like it fits in at all. I feel they could have gone with a lot more, perhaps, of a humanoid design. I don't understand why they've gone full alien with this, because it does look very strange and out of place. So I have many complaints with this. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did, and share this video with everyone and anyone you know who loves DC TV, and get them to join the community. With that said, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and tell me what you think about Brainiac 5, the Legion, anything to do with this promo. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.